For a challenge, I built an impregnable fort in the deep caves to survive the new siege update in Dwarf Fortress. The enemies began to stir and darkness arose all around their home, but the dwarves of Strapidwork were ready for a tough fight, and they prepared defenses that could crush armies. Alas, the question always remains, will it be enough? Can they survive everything this world throws at them? Only time will tell. Well, we know that the enemy is here. Time to tell them to kindly fuck off. Now let's see what they do. They're being led by a legendary blacksmith, which is kinda cool. If this marksman can get inside, we can then finally raise this bridge. What is really interesting though is that we have a couple going for the back lines. This is where we were supposed to at some point flood the area. And well, this kind of leads into our fortress. I have to admit, I kind of forgot about that area. That kind of leads down here. Maybe I will allow them to, if they come down the stairs, to go here, and this is where we can have my dwarves waiting for them. Seems like quite a lot might be going in there, and none of them are going down the main stairway. I am guessing that their big ogres might have to smash those doors there. It does look like the goblin master himself is leading them into these tunnels. Oh, we have them smacking the stuff. Let's go. Well, I could have just destroyed the stair and built something over it. I don't really want that. I'm gonna send my soldiers up here. I'm gonna send my Marks dwarves to be ready right there. Now, let the madness begin. Of course, the cats are about to explore this area. Hey, goblins! Oh, we are all fighting on the stairs now. I don't think this is gonna be great for anybody, because we're all stacked. It's actually hard to see what's even going on. But I see a lot of corpses dropping by, and somebody died. But otherwise, the invaders are definitely losing their numbers here. It's hard to see, but there's like big stacks of dwarves right there, and there is no more goblins. It seems like we did lose one dwarf, but that was all. While the invaders are only down to 48 now, and they are running. They are running away from a kitten. I think some of them are going further down now, so they might try the front door. And for now, we're gonna block this area just with a simple door. You know what? We're gonna cancel this. And if the goblins wants to come through, well, there we go. We can kill them. They're chasing them up the stairs again. And they're killing them on the stairs again. I think they're fleeing. They're fleeing once again. Are you actually leaving, or are you just chilling out here? That's the question. They seem to be regrouping, maybe? Yeah, they're trying again. You'd think seeing all these corpses would stop them, but no. I'm just gonna send my dwarves to hunt them down. Otherwise, we're gonna have that same old song and dance for a long time. Well, they are chasing them again. This might mean that they have to go on the surface to catch the rest of the Maneras. And we have a forgotten beast arriving, Zospu, an enormous quadruped composed of clear glass. Can we make you into a window, is my question. Well, this clear glass monster is coming. It might catch my dwarves unprepared, but that's okay, I guess. We're catching these Maneras unprepared. Oh, this forgotten beast is gonna be a problem, I see. It's swimming in here. Luckily, we still have some dwarves at home. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna open the front gate. I'm gonna send my rangers over here. Maybe they can shoot it. And I guess then we'll see what happens. Oh, yeah, rangers are shooting into the water. That could be good target practice. Oh, yeah. It is hurting slightly. Hey, it is actually dead. Let's go. It was Ezum, the Marks dwarf, who actually got the kill. Well played. Finally some peace and we can breathe again. Now back to everyday life. The Hall of Rain wants a Grand Guild Hall now. Didn't we already have a Grand Guild Hall here? This was already a Grand Guild Hall. What? The value is 6,000 now. It was 10,000 before. Did we lose something over here, or what happened? I want to give them some extra gem windows. Maybe they're gonna like that. Now, a lot more dwarves are upset in here, probably because they're seeing a lot of corpses. They've been in battle for a while. You know, it's rough life here. I just hope we found and buried our dwarves from here, because I'm definitely destroying the stairwell now, and we're gonna just build wall there. Also, I haven't mentioned this before, but we do have a working waterfalls upon these guys' heads, all of them, so that's really nice. Hopefully that's gonna make them forget the fact that they've been ratching on miasma and that they have lots of unmet needs because they're just training constantly. But if my soldiers thought they're gonna have some peace and quiet, well, they thought wrong. I'm gonna tell the gilded pages to upgrade their equipment because we have built some or crafted some new stuff for them, and here they come picking up new steel items. And now that the gilded pages are ready, I think we're sending them back out. That necromancer Necromancer Tower is not gonna pillage itself, right? So off you go, Lucy. Destroy them. They brought back 1 sterling silver chest, 1 iron anvil, and 1 steel great axe. And that was it. They just looted treasures. They didn't even fight anybody. But you know how it is? Peace cannot possibly last. And I cannot possibly watch these elves think that they have an alliance with us. So I'm gonna send out the clear canyons to go and pillage this place. Good luck to you, dwarves. Don't come back without treasures. We have another forgotten beast. Viho has arrived. A huge condor with a bloated body, and it's got deadly spittle. That does not look like a condor to me at all. We'll see what it does. For now, it's just standing and chilling here. A ghostly merchant has killed one of my planters? God damn it, I didn't even know we had ghostly merchants around here. And apparently Nuke is not feeling sad about the death at all. Nice. I guess it's time to engrave some more slabs, right? A child is bringing a slab over here, and that should satisfy the ghost. There we go. The ghost has been put to rest. Also, the clear canyons have successfully returned, and now we are at war with elves as well. Apparently they stole a couple of horses, a barn owl, and a cow moose. That's interesting. We apparently clashed with a single grizzly bear, and we slayed him, and that was it. Also, now that we are at war with everything, I think it's time to put the enemies on hard and see what happens. Oh, we also have some forgotten beasts fighting each other finally. It's been a while since you guys have been here. I think they were trying to fight because I opened these gates for a sec. Oh yeah. One of them just died, and while the rest of them are still going for a swim here. You know what, I'm just gonna send my dwarves out here, and maybe that's gonna provoke them to come inside. How about sending out Kanak and his squad of miners? Maybe that's gonna provoke some shit. For now, that is not provoking any shit. You know what, if you're not gonna react to me, I'm just gonna build a wall here so you cannot spawn on this side anymore. I'm just waiting for something to jump out of the water as my dwarves go past. Also, we have merchants, and I forgot to build the trade depot again. Sorry boys, let me fix that for you. Also, one of our animal trainers have been taken by a Fey mood and is now working. Oh, we have more migrants incoming. Well, welcome my friends, come on in. And we have a metalsmiths guild that has been established, that's nice to see. I do have the guild hall for it right here right now. I'm guessing they'll want it to look a bit prettier, so maybe you should improve it. Now things are gonna start getting dangerous here. My miners are gonna start mining this out. In the meantime, our animal trainer has created Subiltizen, a tunnel tube statue of Tyrist Vaxi Papers, who I don't know who is. But that is one very worthy statue. I love it. Let's put it out here into our inn where everybody can go and enjoy it. Now, back to dangerous mining. This could get some of my miners killed. Oh, yes. Rangers, shoot it. Oh, I see they're shooting. Somebody died. Somebody fell into water. We lost 2 miners here. But the thing is dead. I don't think anybody actually fell into water. It was just a bunch of bolts. Good thing I was digging out new tombs right here. Now let's go trade with these friends of ours. So I'm buying quite a lot. All of their books, all of their scrolls, all of their bolts as well. And then 1 steel short sword that they had and a bunch of drinks. And for that we can give them, well, everything. That should make them happy. Oh, one of our cats is fighting a forgotten beast. She's being constantly webbed, but the beast just stays in the water. Woodworkers now also want a guild hall. We do have a guild hall already established right here, so we're just gonna go and improve that one, I guess. Well, the cat constantly fights. By the way, I have created a new mist generator right here. So above these guys, so hopefully they'll be happy with the waterfalls. Now these 2 guys have been fighting for ages, it feels now. I'm gonna tell my miners to make a hole right there. Well, that got the other forgotten beast out. Are they gonna just kill each other again? I wouldn't mind that. I'm gonna send my dwarves in. Let them join in on the fight. Yeah, they're gone. Let's go, we finally got rid of these forgotten beasts here that have been here for ages. The long-stuck neighbors were finally dead and gone. And all dwarves of Strapedwork had to sacrifice for it were 2 of their legendary miners and 1 kitten. It was a tough decision to make, and even though Nuke knew he'd missed the little cat, it was a decision that had to be made for the good of the fort. Now they had new ditches to dig, more cavern ceilings to collapse, and 1 giant backdoor hole to fill. Speaking of giant backdoor holes to fill, actually, no, let us not speak of that. This video is not going to Pornhub. Anyway, the guild hall agreement with the Guild of Granite has been satisfied, and these metal workers now are chilling here, happily. I do need to still fix the woodworkers guild though. Hopefully a little bit of engraving will do. We're also building walls over here. They're not gonna be reinforced, basically just because we don't have enough copper to actually do it. Ooh, we are being invaded by the elf Gothing Emerald Braid, a competent commander. Of course, these are elves, so we don't really see them. Well, their commander is here, and she's definitely not liking what she sees. Well, we don't know who's gonna invade us. I'm gonna just assign all my people to the burrow, and we're gonna pull the front door lever. Now, this invader here is just chilling outside for now. I'm guessing they're gonna try to ambush us, or maybe we'll have to send the cats out here. There you go, there's an ambush. There's a bunch of these guys running around, probably chasing my cats. They're definitely chasing my cats. There is now 30 invaders out here instead of just 1. Oh, one of my miners has apparently drowned. I didn't even notice him falling in with the gems. Well, that's slightly unfortunate. These guys are definitely less organized than Goblin used to be. They're just running around like crazy. So far, none of them have actually gone inside yet, although they are definitely climbing trees. And if they want to fix my cat population, you know, good for them. Oh, it had to be happening, huh? How did you manage to destroy everything here? Well, I don't know what happened, but Kanak went for a swim. One of our initial dwarfs is now drowning. Oh, may he rest in pieces. He's actually moving. Are you gonna make it out? He's seriously injured. He climbed out! Kanak, you hero! Oh, I did not expect to see that. Now please, somebody go rescue him. Somebody did go rescue him. Enoch the farmer is carrying Kanak in. I can't believe the Kanak, he's just a novice swimmer. He managed to get out. That is truly amazing. That's even more amazing than the inability of these spearmen to attack me, because they're just still running around. Oh, I do have a leather worker in strange mood who's gonna go make us something cool, I believe. Amazingly, back to Kanak, he only smashed his left upper leg, and that's about it. He's been sutured, he is in pain, but otherwise he's a hero. And now he's slowly but surely going to get a drink. Our leather worker has now created a Tirdog, a horse leather ride glove. Alrighty, just 1 glove? Couldn't make 2, huh? Of course, all craftsmanship is of the highest quality and it's worth 6,800. That's not so bad. Our queen can have it in her pedestal. Oh, we established a clothier's guild as well. Nice, I did not expect that to happen in the middle of an invasion. Their guild hall is already worth almost 6,000, so I don't think they'll be asking for anything anytime soon. By the way, Tibor the Child hasn't really been very upset since he killed the mayor, so I'm guessing maybe that was his problem in the first place. He's actually one of the neutral feeling like dwarfs, so that's actually pretty amazing. Also, we finally satisfied the Guild of Crystals as well, which is the woodworkers. A bunch of them are now socializing in there, which is really nice. By the way, we are improving this section where we have the silly stairs coming into our place. That was, of course, the back hall I was talking about. Not that these dudes can find it, apparently. Basically, what I want to create is that if they come through here, they'll actually fall like 3 stories deep to here, which should definitely make things fun for them. And we also have a lot of garbage that fell down that tunnel now that we have to dispose of. This area here is also the way I want it to be. So we're gonna remove the access over here and then eventually build a bridge across. A forgotten beast, Simo, cool, come on, has arrived. A skinless lizard with long antennae, and it's got a poisonous bite. Where are you? Simo is right next to another forgotten beast, but they don't seem to be wanting to fight each other. So at the same time, we got a ghost of a spear dwarf. I'm guessing one of the monster hunters who has arrived. So we're gonna be engraving another slab. We have a marriage. Leatherworker Kumil and woodworker Kubuk have married. Congratulations. And now they're just celebrating in the Mechanics Guild appropriately. Also, these two Forgotten Beasts did manage to fight, and looks like Viho has won. Speaking of nasty beasts, we got the Rock, Zagabusho Takru arriving, a bird of prey so large and ferocious it dwarfs many dragons. All beneath its mighty wings should fear the sky. That is a beautiful beast. I wonder if he's gonna go attack the elves? Just flying around, terrified while in conflict. Truly a beast of lore. Not daring to attack anything, just terrified and afraid. Look at that. Another forgotten beast. Spas Urer. Enormous feathered firefly. It's got deadly spittle. The question is, can you, deadly firefly, get to us? You are not moving, so I'm guessing that's a no then. Also, our legendary miner Kanak, who, you know, has been injured slightly in the past. I think he represents everything this fortress was, is, and will be in the future. So for that, I think we should elevate him to a position of a noble, a champion of the people. He doesn't require anything special. He is, you know, happy with what he's got. Now Kanak, he's just gonna wander the fortress. He's one job to drink with the people and represent strapped work. But while our bone carver withdraws from society, I think it's time we take the fight to the silly elves. We're gonna find them on the surface. And they're already fighting them in the tunnels. Here we go. Death shall be dealt to the elves. I'm just gonna slow things down a bit more. Should we get to kill these guys slowly but surely, one by one? And the rest seem to be fleeing, which they did successfully, I think. I don't think we lost a single dwarf. That went well. And back to our bone carver and the fact that we are for some reason just making right gloves and gauntlets. He has created Atkis Hnoshut Usin Amkol. A jagged horse bone right gauntlet. Amazing. And when I say amazing, I actually mean it. It's worth 10,000. That's pretty good. And the queen's getting that on a pedestal as well. Now, I can finally say our fortifications upstairs are complete. Look at this. We actually get to see down here and shoot down here. We're gonna have some bolt throwers here as well. This is perfection. And of course, if anybody comes down here, we can shoot them as well. And now we got another poisonous, vaporisy forgotten beast, Sasmic Sotasimo. Let's see it. Sasmic is already fighting and it's already dead. Well, Sekoa has what, 4 forgotten beast kills now? That's pretty impressive. What is also impressive is we finally do not have any terribly moody dwarfs. And instantly we get forgotten beast Ustu, a great hairy sauropod that's got deadly dust. I think it's coming up. Oh, look at that. It's probably gonna go and find some cats or something like that before that. Or, you know, jump into water and slowly swim towards us. Man, I hate how stupid the forgotten beasts have gotten in this patch. We're gonna see if we can shoot it. Oh, I saw some bolts fly. It is bleeding and is being seriously injured, so I'm guessing we're doing a good job. And it is now actually dead. Let's go. Well played, Marksdwarfs. Well, we got migrants arriving again. It's been a while. They're gonna love it out here, just walking past all the many corpses, blood, vomit, all that good stuff. Oh yeah. This is gonna use some forever lasting mood debuffs on these guys. Oh, and now the Fellowship of the Jades wants a temple complex and a high priest. They got so many worshippers now, huh? That is this one. Alright, Fath is currently leading it, and we can definitely improve up on this with their villain statues. After all, we do have some gold bars. I'm even gonna give them some gold reinforced walls in the corners. Once we engrave these, they should improve the value. Oh, these look really cool. Gold reinforced jet block wall. We are gonna engrave them. Now let's give them some of those gold statues as well. And who would have thought that the priests would appreciate the gold? Oh yeah, they're very, very happy with it. I'm gonna recognize the high priest now. The priesthood was satisfied in strapped work. The queen was content with her quarters. Lucy's military was ready to fight whatever the world could throw at them. And the general mood of the dwarves in strapped work was great. The once tiny desert outpost has now become a sprawling cavern capital of the imprisoned crystal dwarves. A pride of the nation of many thousands. No wonder it was the envy of every other sentient creature nature upon the world. No wonder its artifacts were a desire of every demon overlord out there. But Strapped Work was built to last, and every dwarf residing there was ready to sell their life dearly to keep it standing for another day. We are once again being invaded by the elves. Of course, this being elves, he is the only one over here, which means that I'll have to send the cats out there to spot the rest of the ambushes. Also, while the elves try to figure out what they're gonna do with their lives, I wanted to show you that I created 17 new squads. And down below, I set up these squads to all just train 3 months in a year. With no armor, no weapons, nothing, just some martial arts training. And the main reason for that is a lot of them had the unmet need for martial arts training, so they can do that. Is he really still alone? Where's the freaking ambushes? And he's dead. Well, we had 4 ambushes just pop up on the surface. Cats have found a bunch of elven archers and such. I'm gonna let these guys come inside if they want to. It looks like they are just gonna be running around like crazy, not knowing what to do again. That's yet another ambush on my cats. There's up to 56 invaders now. I have to admit, I'm not impressed by the elves' inability to actually come in here and be shot in the face. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna send the squads out there to kill them all. Let's go, dwarves. Let's send out the army. Let's kill the elves. Here we go. We're fighting the first ones. Charge out there, dwarves. Don't let them shoot you. These guys are trying to shoot our dwarves, but they're not gonna survive long. Well, that was bloody fast. Now, since this fortress has been around for 10 years and more now, I wanted to give you a full tour of the place. So after coming in through the entrance, of course, we have the 3 barracks over here and the trade depot with some animals that haven't been pastured anywhere else. Up above, of course, we have the marks dwarfs and all the siege weaponry plus the many mist generators. Now, if you go down here 1 level, it's the other barracks, the first one we built down in the caverns. And then another level below that is the first tomb level that we built. If you go a bit further, just 1 more level, it's the hospital, and then that's the doctor's guild right next to it with a well. Now, going down further from our hospital, this is the first main level. We have a couple of tombs here and the mist generator for the inn. If we zoom out a bit, this is the river, of course, with the power generator, and below it, it's the 2 areas for our sheep and our reindeer with some bedrooms over there. Back across the river, we have the 3 fisheries that sometimes actually do catch some fish over here, and this is the stoneworkers and crafters guilds. And the stoneworkers actually have another section just below. South of the reindeer and sheep, we have a couple more bedrooms over here. This is in the farmers guild, and more bedrooms around the cage room that I still haven't used. That of course goes all the way down here, with some more bedrooms around there. And of course below is the planters area where we grow all of our drinking stuff, and next to it we have the farmer shops and a couple of bedrooms. And this here below is, you know, the general stockpile for furniture and such. Now, going back up, next to the crafters guilds and such, we have lots of bedrooms, and then down here is the woodworkers guild, and of course this is Nuke Feanor's office, the manager's office, and this is his bedroom right next to it. He's got some nice gems and such. Just south of his nice bedroom are 2 housing complexes that actually have a vision down on the crafting areas below, and same over here with these rooms here. And this here is the ashery and soap makers workshop that I haven't seen much use lately because we do have plenty of soap stocked. Further up we have the jewelers guild over here and the mechanics guild right there, and these here are the quarters of our captain of the guard, with the miners guild over here and a couple of rooms right there. Now, going down the main stairwell again, there's a corpse of a cat right there that we should probably get rid of, and this is our main inn that could definitely use some more work and be better looking, but also we have all the artifacts around here. Down to the right of it, we have some housing complexes that you already seen, and of course the storage room, and then here is the quarters of our baron. I should have showed you right next to the inn actually is where we have our levers and a couple more bedrooms, and here are the butchers and tanners that have seen a lot of work recently, and that's why we have some miasma, because they just haven't dropped all the stuff yet from here, unfortunately. Of course, these guys have the view on the chickens and the piggies just down below, which I kind of like. And here are the new bedrooms I just completed for the new couple of migrants that arrived, and of course these are the bedrooms that have the view on the bears down below. Then if you follow that path, we have the rooms of the outpost liaison, which to be honest are pretty bare, and I should have improved them, but I just haven't done that yet. And over to this side we have our leather workers guild. That leads then over here to the smithy area and the smelters area, and down below we have the siege workshop area. Just to the right of that and just below the inn, of course, we have our big nice dining room, we have our library, these are the Tibbers quarters that we could improve still, a couple of houses, and over here we have our glass furnaces. Now going back to the main stairway, we can go one more floor down where we have lots of bedrooms to the right. And there is also the Clothiers Guild here, and then the Planters Guild just below. Right next to it, we also have our mayor's offices where people come to complain. Couple more bedrooms. These are the quarters of our... I had to check. It's of our dungeon master, of course, because he's got the dungeon just below. And this is the only entrance to the dungeon. And right next to this are a couple of kilns. This is like the only unfinished crafting area. I just wasn't quite sure what to put here. Initially, there was a couple of bowyers here, but we don't really need wooden crossbows, so that was kind of useless. Of course, these are our kitchen and drink making area, which leads directly to the inn, so people can go up there, eat and drink over here. And then that leads to the chickens, the boars, and all the bears as well. These are new tombs here, a couple of bedrooms there. This is the pet training area with a few more bedrooms that I just newly created. Back here to the main stairwell, and we go down where we have a couple of bedrooms right here, and there's the 3 initial temples and then the 2 big religion temples right next to it. If you go further down from here, of course, these are the queen's bedrooms and such, and she is actually quite satisfied. I am really happy with this statue of a very nice snake. It looks really cool. And while her entrance doesn't connect directly here, this is where we have all the rest of the temples with a bunch of new tombs as well. And that leads to another temple down here and the small housing complex. And then going one more level down, this is where we have the new training rooms. And you see, there's a lot of dwarves being happy just training and exercising and doing their martial arts stuff right there. And our crafts dwarf has actually created a Chossel Castle, a moose bone helm. Its value is 5,300, and of course all craftsmanship is of the highest quality. You know what? I'm gonna assign it to our champion Kanak. And Kanak, if he wants to, he can wear it. Oh, he's actually wearing it. You can't see it here, but here you can. I think that's gonna be a perfect new thing for just him. Now I did say we could build something down below the sparring areas, and yeah, I'm building lots of tiny little temples. Oops, one of our miners went for a swim again. Can you swim, Babak? No, Babak cannot swim. He's not as good as Kanak, unfortunately. Another reason to send my people to pray down here. And so I have done it. The temples are all complete. You can see there is 33 temples, basically to every single deity that my dwarves worship. Even there is just one worshipper, they now have a place to pray to them. Also decided to improve our inn, so it now has nice detailed rock salt block walls, and we enlarged it a bit as well, so there is some more space for, well, hanging out and such. Well, we do not have space for forgotten beasts though. Ugeth Okek has arrived, an enormous scaly crab. Alright, beware its fire. I think that's the first fiery one we've seen. Let's see if the fiery one can actually reach us. It seems like it can. And let's hope it doesn't jump into water again. It might come up. Oh, look at that. It is indeed coming. And let's see what the beastie does to our animals. Oh, I think we're gonna be on fire soon. And here goes the elephant as well. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but it was to be expected. I guess that's gonna be it for this pasture then. It all burned down. As for the alpacas, I think we're gonna be eating well tonight. Oh, we have a new Famood from Lordumat. Dear old Reggie, she's been possessed by unknown forces. Actually, she claimed a glass furnace. That could be interesting. And our chief medical dwarf has given birth to a baby while wrestling in our new pits. Can't say that isn't perfect, and she's going straight back in here. And she has created Karj Dusim Loloktamol, a green glass grate. It's worth a whole ton, but lady, what do you think are we gonna do with a green glass grate? Well, maybe we can install it into our inn in a corner, I guess. That will do it. That's gonna make the place even prettier. I wanted to take a look at this whole cage thing that we had prepared here for a long while but never done anything with it. Let's bring our Marks dwarves down here. Then let's create a small pit right there. Let's see if we can start by throwing Utes the blind cave ogre miner in there. Oh, I think somebody's coming. Oh, he threw him in. And our boys are having fun with him. Look at that. Hey, well played. That was fun. Let's throw some more people in there. Oh, here they come. We got a master that has been caged and he's now dead. Apparently we let a goblin thief escape. What is going on here? I bet it was the children causing issues. Probably should take them off animal hauling as well, because I think that might be the thing. I think these guys here should be able to just kill the rest of these guys. No, we're just leaving him be? Kill that goblin thief, come on. I think we're gonna have to rework this. I'm gonna build a couple of cages over here, or cage traps, so if any of them escape again, they'll be caught here. Oh yeah, these guys are now rotting. We got miasma here. I think I'm gonna wait for a bit before we throw anybody else in here. Oh, look at that, we even have new migrants arriving. Up to 247 population is our capital now. I like the way this guy feels. He's just seeing 100 dead bodies and bones of dead bodies as he comes in, and he just doesn't care. Ah, there we go. This is what I've been waiting for. A wild force of darkness has arrived, led by Goblin Lirina Hillslade, a competent commander. In the early spring of 111, Lirina became the master of barbarity of amazement. Oh, look at that. They have a bunch of troll miners. This is their master. He is slowly coming in, and some of these guys are charging up ahead. For now, I left the drawbridge down, so hopefully to draw them in. And here come the first ones to die. Oh, yes. That is what I love to see. I will now pull the lever and close this bridge. Otherwise, we have a new squad of lashers coming in, and they are gonna become pincushions. Some of them managed to kill a cat and escape, but most of them are not feeling so good. The big squad is still coming down though. The way we are positioned, we can't really reach them here, but that could be nice. They just built a floor. And now, oh, he's going here. Oh, that is perfect. We can finally go and pull the drop lever. And let's see if this works. More of them are going in there though. Oh, yes, that worked beautifully. But they do still have ogres that can build across here, which is, you know what, fine with me, because we can then shoot them from here. Oh, my rangers started shooting at them down here, and one of the trolls went into the water. The others are, well, they're hurting still. Oh, they did build stairs up. I don't think that's gonna really help you with much. For now, you're mostly just gonna die. There's a lot of them that are grouping on the surface and pulling back a bit, but everything they had down here is now, well, dead. Here we go. They're coming closer once again. My Marks dwarves are shooting at anybody that comes too close, and some of them have fallen into water, which is cool to see. Oh, they started building a new path. Okay, I'm fine with that. They're going in a zigzag pattern. They could do something sneaky like this. Don't worry, goblins. My squads are gonna be waiting for you in the outpost liaison's bedroom. But now I think the troll miners shall all die. It's time we slay the goblins. People might die because there's a lot of them, But there is also a lot of our dwarves, and these trolls stand not even a chance. Yeah, I think they're escaping. It's done. And now we have to fix this back wall here. Also, we need to repair our bridge here. The front door has been nicely rebuilt and reconstructed, and we have almost rebuilt this over here. And Tibor's dad is about to bring the last blocks we need here to fix this. Ooh, we have just found some elves somewhere out here. We didn't even know there was a siege. They just ambushed us. These are actual elven spearmasters, so they're pretty good. But I'm just gonna send the gilded pages and the rest of the boys out there. And hopefully they're gonna have a good fight. Oh, here they come. I already see pieces of elves flying around. And while they're trying to constantly ambush us, this is not gonna end well for them. For my dwarves are coming, and they're slaying them. And Alaf, the original second in command, has led the charge. There's only one invader left, and that one stands no chance either. Lucy has actually been seriously injured, and as Lucy slowly heals in the hospital, surviving her many wounds, and Nuke welcomes our first caravan in more than a year, we can safely say that Strapped work was a success. The defenses mostly worked, and everything that the world could throw at us was defeated. But for now, it was time to say goodbye to the kingdom of Strapped work, the vast underground capital that housed hundreds of dwarves. And it's time for a new challenge, but maybe with a bit more fire this time around. Thank you everyone for watching.